Hi everyone, welcome back to After Hours content with me, Nick, where we play video games, try to learn from them a little bit, and have a good time along the way. Now, I don't know what's been going on with me lately, but these seem to be moments where I get to complain a little bit. I literally just spent the last like 2 or 3 hours trying to get some bit of code to work in Unity, and oh boy, is my brain fried. So hopefully this will still be a little, informative at some points, but we will see how that goes. Audio still seems a little low, so I'm going to crank it just a smidge. There we go. It might get a little bit louder, but I'll adjust it. I also noticed that the screen was kind of stretched out a little bit. I think I have that fixed, so it's a little bit closer to the original 4:3 aspect ratio. So hopefully that won't be a problem. Now, if I remember correctly, no, not slot 3? Oh, right, I forgot that this console still thinks it's 2001. Anyway, let's go to slot 3 here. I'm hoping I won't have to redo a lot because I seem to recall, after playing it, that the checkpoint systems are messed up. Okay, so we're gonna have to replay a little bit. Hello? Hello? Well. We appear to have frozen. It did not like my inputs very much. Alright, hold on. Trying this again from the start screen. Hope you enjoyed that little tidbit. That's the original. There, the Xbox does not have a return to home. Oh, we're glitching a little bit. I don't know if that's the CD or the Xbox. Fingers crossed it's just the Xbox acting up a little bit. We'll see. Alright, fingers crossed there, everybody. Alright, game, you can do this. I went through a whole lot to restore this Xbox and get it working again.
Wyatt, what are you doing?
Olivia!
Yeah, hi, Olivia.
I'm helping some Marines with their combat training.
So far, so good. Alright, I'm gonna risk it. Oh, I can't skip it. Alright, bear with me, guys.
Long enough. Now they're getting my clothes dirty.
Excuse me, Mum, but I can't kill him if you're in the way.
Yep,
Excuse me then. I'll move. You see, Gideon, you just have to know how to talk to them.
Yeah, I know, you're the real, you know, real diplomat there. Thank you, Olivia. I'm sassy. Jeez. Yeah, this is what happens when I stare at code for way too long. I get super mad. I'm a very visual person by nature.
Did I hurt you?
And I get very mad if I don't get it to work.
So stupid. Getting into a fight when you're on the verge of the most
yes,
important
Olivia.
mission
Hello,
in
how are you?
You're due for pre-flight briefing in 10 minutes. But were you coming to look for your fiancé?
Can I skip you yet? Yes, I can skip this. Thank you. Okay. So, I'm hopefully just going to fly through this section a little bit and just get a little bit further than where we need to be. I think we go this way. And we go this way. But yeah, I apologize for the last few, or the last session where everything was kind of a little bit rambly. The volume is awfully low. I don't even think you can hear that. So let's boost that up just a little bit. Let's see, how's that coming in now? It's a little bit better. Yes, hello. Alright, we gotta go through the turret section here again.
Captain Wyeth, your brother isn't in the briefing room yet.
Oh, that is
but I
very
was
loud
told
now.
to give you a quick refresher on sidearms use.
I've already been trained.
You've been trained in hand-to-hand
All right,
combat
I think that'll
Looks
do
like
it.
You forgot a lot.
Now we're gonna do some basics. Tight coordination training. I know, it's baby stuff. But I gotta take
Yes,
you up
yes
for
it
a
is.
test before you can move on to anything dangerous or fun. Okay, Captain. I need to calibrate the range to your weapon sight.
Well, anyway, while I'm going through this nonsense, I just don't want to talk over because it's hard for you guys to hear me. Come on.
Perfect. As the colored lights appear, Captain, I'm going to need you to fire at the corresponding enemy hologram. You see the red light?
Yeah, enemy hologram. I got it.
Yeah. You can't figure this one out. You'll be required to wear a helmet at dinner.
Yes, 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 yes. Okay, orange. We got green and the blue. There we go. My controller's acting a little wonky. I don't know if that's me or the game.
Thank you for the visit, Captain. It's been a real treat. It sounds like your presence is requested down in the tactical combat training room, sir.
Oh, yep, and I gotta go through this whole nonsense again. Well, it'll give me a little bit of time to get caught up, assuming these guys aren't talking over me. Oh, nope, wrong button. Right, I have a dodge. I forgot about it. Whoa. Forgot about my dodge. How could I forget about the dodge mechanic? You boys again.
Real brave, dropping me off in the middle of the fight and running home. I can't stand it.
Anyway, while that guy is gabbering on, again, I don't want to talk over people because then it's going to make you hard to hear me. Yeah. Also, I don't know if this is going to change later, but I know we've got these healing panels on the wall. But I hope that's not throughout the whole game, because I cannot remember. Yes, great. Yes. Because if I'm out in an open field, where and how do I heal?
Military issue Bowden C-41, a 90 caliber concussion pistol with armor-piercing rounds.
We're gonna go for broke here and do alternate fire.
These sims are set on a primary level, Captain. Let's find out how you got your rank. Your big brother
Sure.
hasn't shown up yet. Engage.
Oh, alternate fire is way better. Oh, why am I crouching? Don't crouch. Oh, hey! Oh, I wasn't loaded. Always reload. Always reload. We're gonna dodge. So while I'm going through this whole hoopla over here. Oh, I already did it.
Congratulations,
Apparently.
Captain Wyatt. I'm sending in another troop of digital bad guys at a higher tactical setting. You've got an audience, Captain. A group of Marines just showed up, and they're itching to go head-to-head with you. Sounds like you've been making friends in the local bar. As soon as you're done playing around in there,
Man, I can't get a word in edgewise. All right, we're not gonna talk in here. I'm trying. No, don't crouch. All right, hold on. Let me get to a quiet spot, and then I can give you guys my thoughts here because I do have a few.
Okay.
You know what? We're just gonna pause it for a quick spell because I have to get a few words out, and I have a sneaky feeling there's gonna be a lot of stuff coming in. So I'll try to avoid this from getting too boring here. But really short, the one thing I'll say about this game so far is that it's got style. It's got an interesting story, and it's got a unique blend of sci-fi and like its own sort of vibe going on. It does things, it did things a little bit differently, and I do think it influenced a lot of games later. Like I said earlier, it seems to like have inspired Mass Effect. Like it kind of like seems to have somehow influenced a lot of space opera sort of vibe. Like it's kind of like an dramatic sci-fi storytelling sort of thing. So they get that vibe very well done in terms of like the world and the world building, like how everything looks, how everything, you know, functions. That seems to be very well. My biggest gripe with it so far are the controls. Everything is like super fast paced. The camera's a little hard to control, and everything is very button mashing-y. I'm gonna try and pay attention to that a little bit more to see if there could be some things that could be improved. Well, obviously this is a game from like 15 years ago or more, so you know, obviously comparing to today's standards isn't fair, and there's been a lot of improvements since then. But it's just interesting to see how like things were done in the past, which is another reason I'm sort of playing it. Plus it's just a memory lane trip for me. Anyway, let's continue.
Playing with toys. Let's get down to business. Looks like Bud and his squad swapped practice sessions with the next group scheduled.
Oh, might as well
to be
heal.
just to play with you. What an honor. This will be a live combat exercise. Your weapons will be replaced with synaptic stun pistols on a lower
you know, because things are so fast-paced, I don't even... One, it's a little hard for me to turn in tight, controlled spaces.
Hey, little brother.
Hey, Ethan.
The other team is now set up, Captain Wyatt. And if I'm not mistaken, you're a
I wonder, do you have invincibility frames when you dodge, or does it just get you out of the way faster? I do like how his animation has, like, a little bit of weight to it, even though it's absolutely ridiculous.
Very well, sir. Please, arm yourself with a stunner and enter the arena.
Do I have an alternate fire? No, no alternate fire. Okay, cool. Do I have grenades? No, I have no grenades. Alright, well, let's kick some Marine butt. Oh, that's... I will... Yes, yes. Sure. Oh, hi! You have a slowdown when you do that! What?
Down! He's down below! Flank him!
Oh, we gotta do that again. What sort of Matrix is this? Some Matrix crazy moves here. Now I remember why I liked this game. Was that introduced to me? Was that mechanic introduced at some point? I don't recall.
Good work, Gideon.
The game
I was very pleasantly surprised right now.
Grunts like us, bud. Get used to it.
Yeah,
Maybe
bud.
there's a reason I'm an officer and you're not.
I'm sick of emos like you showing no respect for the soldiers that do all the grunt work.
Hey, lose the pistol! This isn't the time, bud.
The gun! Get the gun!
No. Come here, bud.
Get the gun!
Right, if I do that, I may kill him. Stun him. Stun him, please. And also not let me get killed. The thing is, like, I don't know if I'm even... Am I even hitting him right now? Okay, there we go.
Everybody drop your weapons. Nobody go anywhere.
So I know I already talked
Enemies
about
are
this
on their
scene,
way.
but there wasn't a lot of feedback on if I was hitting him or not. Plus, it's really weird how in the previous section I could hit them really easily, and then the difficulty, like, ramped up ridiculously hard.
Case of assault. This boy's going into the brig for a few years.
We're gonna have to pay a little bit more attention to combat. I already mentioned, like, the camera, like, jumps around there. It's not very smooth, so it's a little
I thought I could
disorienting.
stop him without killing him. It was my call, and I was right.
Yeah, this time.
So, alright. So really quickly, though, with the dodge, it does definitely help because everything is fast-paced a little bit, so it does get you out of the way, but it also has a little bit of, like, if you dodge too much, like, there's, like, a slight pause here, so they kind of make you pay a little bit from when you dodge. Like, you can't instantly just dodge again. There is a little brief period where you're slow. However, I was not aware of the slowdown mechanic. That was not... I was not informed there was such a mechanic, so we're discovering new things. The tutorials do seem a little odd as well. They either neglect to tell you certain information, or maybe it's coming up, maybe I just haven't gotten to it yet. So it does seem a little janky. Like I said, the world building here is great. It's got its own style and sense of art. The actual gameplay, though, like, for the time, again, it was pretty good, but it seems to be a little off here. Like, it's just stop and go, you know what I mean? Just like, what? And, like, the camera actually turns very fast compared to other games, I think. There's not a lot of, like, easing in and easing out up to speed. If you look at a lot of common combat games, like I just finished Jedi Fallen Order, the camera will often, it won't, like, instantly, like, jump over to another spot. It will, like, slowly gain speed, or it will slowly orient and then speed up. Additionally, I also noticed that when you lock on the characters, you'll, like, toggle, it'll jump and then slowly transition the camera, but Cal will still move around them. This is, the camera stuff is a little outdated. I mean, obviously it's an older game, so it does make it a little bit trickier, particularly when you're in tight spaces. Open spaces, not so much, so it looks like we've come a long way since ye olden times with the camera there. But I think that's, like, one of the biggest things that is kind of holding this game back. Like, the animation here is actually really good. I have a sense of weight, but it's still, like, pretty far, yet believable. You know, like, when he, like, comes up into that roll here... Oh, he just... Oh, yeah, it's interesting because this will also orient your jumps based on the camera here, so that's good. But, like, when he rolls up here, he doesn't instantly just pop up. Whoops. Apparently there's different levels here. Am I in space? How? I'm gonna assume that there's a shield somewhere just keeping the oxygen in. We're gonna assume there's some Star Trek rules. But it's really cool how, like, if we look at the animation here, like, he's got... Oh, dang it. He's got a sense of weight. Like, he crouches down. It's a little floaty, but, you know, like, so, like, he kind of floats up in the air and comes down a little bit slower. But the overall, like, he speeds up here and slowly slows down as he goes to the side. And then, like, he'll spread his legs out a little bit more as he's, like, sliding and his momentum's coming to a halt. It's not absolutely perfect, but it's believable enough. And then, like, yeah, look at that. Like, if I don't input anything, he actually has, like, a little bit of extra animation where, like, he will actually, like, stay in the crouch position and slowly come up, which is pretty cool. Let me just see if there's anything else here. I know I'm playing around with this a lot. But yeah, even on the roll, like, it's a little janky, but again, for the time, this was cool. And actually, I got pleasantly surprised. It's still pretty cool. Like, the roll here, like, he comes down. That was a little weird because of the plane, but he doesn't instantly pop up. There is a little bit of time there. But what's cool is they also, like, have him hang in the air for way longer than normal to allow you to get some shots off, which is pretty cool. So, like, the animation and the way they move around and the character models are all pretty cool. Again, I think the biggest thing holding this up so far is the camera, but let's pay attention to that as we go and see if combat improves at all. I'd be very curious to see what happens there. What's over here? Is this where I came out? Also, the music is a nice touch. Like, I know I'm kind of bashing the controls and everything, but again, this game came out 15 years ago. We gotta give it a little leeway. But it's very interesting to see, like, where controls have come since then and how we're kind of paying attention a little bit more to that feedback loop with the player where we put in a command and we have to have time to register what we're doing and, like, give us enough time to actually react. Hi, boys. So it's cool. Alright, we gonna pilot this bad boy?
Attention.
Yes.
You can come in now, Ambassador Landwell.
Yeah, right?
Thank you, Major.
My men will have this under control, but we don't know what to expect. I want you properly armed. This is the Haze Blaster. It's still in prototype, but these have been tested, and they work. If things go wrong, our assignment is to protect the Ambassador. Your assignment is to return to the ship and get it ready for takeoff.
I think I spotted a little bit of animation where it didn't quite look like they were contacting the ground. Basic walks are actually really tricky because we walk every day. We know when something is up. I think they were just placing the feet there just to save on time because getting it to actually look correct can be a little crazy. That's all right. I didn't catch it back in the day. Oh, are we going into the maw here? What is going on? Oh, boys, don't crash this, please. I'm digging the colors, though. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. I forgot about this. It's like a water sort of landing pod thing. That's so cool. I love the ideas in this game. Also, what am I looking at? Oh, man, this is all coming back to me. Oh, their suits look so cool with the blades on the elbows.
Schubes des Bigmazan.
Excuse me? Gesundheit?
Agak possess.
I'm kind of digging the...
Here, you put it in your ear. You're expendable.
Oh, great.
Thanks. Gideon used to put shiny things in his ear when he was a baby, too.
Okay, that doesn't feel good. It's taking root.
Oh, yeah.
What's it say?
Yeah, our universal translators. I
Now,
forgot about this.
Do you understand me?
Yes, I do.
What's she saying?
It's the universal translator. It's painless.
Oh, you know what? These guys also look like I can't forget the race in Mass Effect, but they were what was the race? Oh, this totally influenced Mass Effect.
Sisters and brothers, prepare yourselves. What we have searched for so long, we now will see. Please, beg the glorious human visitors to enter. We've searched a long time. Many lifetimes our people have looked for you. Glorious humans, survivors.
Clem, you are proven right, though I doubt it. These appear to be humans.
Please, don't kneel to us. It's wrong.
We came in hope to save you from the Seekers, but we failed.
The Seekers?
Those who destroyed your ancient homeworld.
We thought our voyage was secret, but as soon as we received your broadcast,
Oh my god, totally influenced Mass Effect. 100%, and I love it.
A message capsule. Now, they will come, and this time, they will leave no survivors.
How long do we have?
Maybe 2 days. Probably less.
2 days? What can we do in 2 days?
This is a great tragedy. You will all be killed.
What kind of weapons will they be using?
They throw rocks.
Rocks? They throw rocks?
Asteroids.
Ah.
There's nothing we can do, then why did you come?
Gideon, you're not the ambassador.
If there's nothing we can do, then why did you come?
The Aurelian
Said it just in
people
a different
are
tone.
shamed to have brought such calamity upon glorious humans. We pray to all the gods that some of you survive.
How? How will we survive?
I promise, all that we can do to help human survivors, we will do.
On the whole, I'd say that went pretty well. Apart from finding out that the human race is doomed, everybody was polite, and they were really apologetic about getting us all wiped out.
We're not wiped out yet. We have weapons.
Our ships have the power to blast small asteroids out of the way.
That's better than nothing.
It is nothing.
Look, we're not going down without a fight.
You know what? I'm also thinking that
May all your enemies lose their way.
It will be a great victory if any humans survive.
Oh, thank you. Thanks very much. That's very reassuring. Oh man, I love the ideas and the colors though. I mean, granted, it doesn't look fantastic on this particular screen in compared to today's standards, but at the time, woo!
What the?
Oh, we're all gonna die now. Great.
So much for 2 days.
You know what? I take it back. I still like this game a lot.
Time to abandon the ship.
No way! They're blowing up the escape capsules anyway. We might as well just stick with the ship.
We're a big fat target, and half the maneuvering rockets aren't responding.
Dun, dun, dun.
You're the expert on ugly landings. You take us in.
Can do, bro. Nailed it.
Are you all right?
I have a heartbeat. And my right knee won't hold me.
Oh, great. That's how it all starts.
That was the lousiest landing I've ever seen.
Like I said, I nailed it. Alright, so quick thoughts, because you know, I think I have to get a few thoughts out here. So one thing that I'm noticing so far, to save on data, I've noticed that a number of character models do not have mouths. They either cover them up with a face guard, or they just cover the entire head. If you looked at the captain and the Marines, and some of the suit guys in the front, they just pretty much had a visor that covers everything, just so, one, lowers the geometry that they put in there, and two, they don't have to animate mouths. Convincing animation takes time. You know, so anything you can do to cut down on that process a little bit and kind of hide it under the radar, always good. Also, I'm realizing that this game it's either very slow or super fast. There is nothing in between, and I think one of the things that helped keep players engaged with the game, despite some of the difficulty with playing it, is the fact that you got to do all this awesome stuff, and they kept throwing you into new situation. There's enough of a tension release where there's some subtle scenes where there isn't action just to get you relaxed, but they very quickly throw you back in. At least that's the trend I'm seeing so far. And with that said, let's hop back in and see where we're going now. I think we reached a checkpoint, so that's good. Alright, whoa, hi. Animation's a little wonky with the walk, but you know what? You got two characters together, totally gonna forgive it. Can I fire with this? Yes, I can. Great. Okay, good. Ooh, they don't look good. Yeah. Oh, noes.
Give me your weapon.
That's your plan? Give the gun to the cripple?
Look, I'm a better shot. You're too busy helping me walk.
Someday you're gonna trust me.
Dun dun dun.
Come on, let's
Aw, traditional classic dark metal ship with green accents. I love it. Tall, intimidating, heavily muscled, and very crazy looking armor. 2 thumbs way up, guys. Doi? Hi. Oh no. Oh.
What are they doing? Looks like it's scanning them. What are they looking for? How would I know?
Oh. Oh. Wow.
Let's not get scared.
Don't mind us. Oh my. Whoa, these guys are brutal.
I think you just trapped everybody else in there with the Seekers.
And how many of them do you think we're gonna get out of there alive?
I mean, well, less now. Proceed to Lurium Military Sector. Lurium? Is that the planet we're on? I will say, I know how I said earlier that, very crazy music here. Oh, okay. Can we get around?
Door's been blown out. We've got to climb down.
Oh, great.
Good thing your leg's not useless.
Oh,
Otherwise, this would
oh.
be really difficult.
I guess they didn't have a way to handle that very well. So I know how I said before, like, this game, like, doesn't hold your hand when telling the story. It does move very fast, and I'm kind of having to piece together a few things here and there, but when you're a 12-year-old kid and you're playing this game, I think I was 12. Oi! Oh, and they are all dead. That's not great. Yeah, when you're a 12-year-old kid playing this game, you're not asking a lot of questions. You're just like, I'm awesome, and that's all that matters. Man, I do remember this game looking a lot better than it does right now. Look, when you're watching it, what do you mean what's happening? We had a whole bunch of stuff collapse on us. I'm also getting some Fifth Element vibes. I don't know which came out first, though. But I'm getting like a little bit of the Plava Laguna scene. Definitely the whole space opera thing is coming out here, which is awesome. Right, I don't have a weapon. I can't even hit stuff. Can't dodge. Ethan, you're wearing me down. Oh. Ooh, I get a gun. Can I get another gun? No. I probably can't go through this. Nope. Okay, fine. I do love the whole cutting of the ship angle there. That's great. Evade and get Ethan. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Reload. Reload, Gideon. Always reload. Oh! Nope. No time. Ethan, where are you aiming, bud? Wait, Mastery Level 2? Increased damage and accuracy? I forgot they had weapon systems in this. So the more you use the weapons, the better you get with it. Oh my god.
Help us.
You know what? Can I change that to... No. Oh, I'm out. Okay. Oh, I get to pick up their weapon? Oh, there's too many. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, there's so much stuff happening right now. Alright, I'm almost out of ammo for this gun. I will require a new one. Oh my, there's so much stuff happening right now. I think that's one of the other problems with this game is that I think it... I mean, well, look at it. For what, 2001? I think this came out? They were biting off a lot.
Doesn't look like Olivia's here. I'll stay here and help protect the pods. You go get Olivia. No, Ethan. You go now. Separate pods. Don't be stupid. I can't trust these guys to hold a pod for you. Now hurry. Wish me luck. Wait. You'll need this more than I will. Find Olivia and get back fast.
Alright, time. Oh, okay, took a second. Saving progress. Okay, great.
Then I guess you're in on our fight.
X to activate. Yes, we do need one of these. I would also like to change this to... Oh, no, don't waste the ammo, dude. Hold on, how do I get... It's supposed to be black and then second mode? But it's not letting me do the thing. I guess there isn't a secondary firing mode for this. Nope, can't go that way. I mean, good way to direct where you can go, which is kind of cool. Nope, that's a pod.
New target.
All right, here we go. All right, hold on. Oh, don't lag on me now. Does look like when you jump, your aim does go all over the place, though. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Hi, boys. No, 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 no. Can I dodge while... I can dodge while rolling. Alright, we're doing okay. Alright, how are we doing? We're alright on ammo. Oh my, there's so much happening here. See, when it's in a contained area like this, it's not too bad to aim. Alright, we gotta abandon this guy. Hey. Do they just keep coming? Oh, I got a frag grenade. Okay, great. What is this? Activate? Nope, can't do that. Oh, double enemy blasters.
Give us a hand here.
Oh, super cool. Whoa, what are... Oh, okay. Sorry, whoa, it's very hard to talk right now. Go hand to hand with you, dog. Come here. Is it auto tracking now? That's weird. Are we done? Okay, don't forget, I've got oh, great, help me out, dude. So yeah, if it's in small, if it's in small areas, the camera doesn't seem to do too badly. Oh no. Yep, everyone's freaking out. So one thing I do find that's a little weird, now that we have sort of a quiet point to talk, is the fact that these health packs are only on walls. I don't recall if you get med packs later in the game, but the fact they limit it here, I suspect is going to be a little bit of an issue. Because if I have to find a specific wall or section, one, if it's out in the open, I won't be able to take cover. And two, I'll be limited to using it in specific situations. So that does seem like an odd design choice. You know, maybe it made sense for the world they were in, or maybe we'll get health packs later, but that's a question we'll have to ponder. It also, is there any quick turn? Also, there is no quick turn, so that does make it a little bit of an issue to get around me.
Stand back! Keep back!
Also, hey, can we get over the thing? Zero damage. Yeah, when you have a clear direction where the enemies are coming from, the camera doesn't... Did you just shoot me? Alright, can we good? Alright, cool. I'll also say that there's really interesting sound design. It's not just like an ammo pickup. You get like a loading or a charging kind of thing, which is interesting. Alright, here we go. Yeah, it's in tight quarters like this that make me a little nervous. Maybe they change that up throughout the game. Because, like, so far in terms of a level design, everything does seem to lead to either a corridor with some weird turns. But we do have some nice open spaces, but this catwalk is a little limiting in terms of mobility. Which does kind of suck a little bit. So I guess in some respects, there's, like, a little bit of game design and, like, mechanics speak. Whoa, camera, that was weird. It does seem it's a little weird because there are times when the mechanics of the game are constrained a little bit by the level.
Egan, is Olivia still down in the science center?
They're scanning everybody. They're taking most of the scientists.
But Olivia, is she?
I haven't seen her, but if she's there, she's in trouble.
Are there any escape pods left?
Lots. Go for it.
Hold the line, men!
I wonder how this camera was done, because it's not like a cinematic camera. It's a little jerky. I'm wondering if that's just a scene that was programmed to play out, and then there's just someone, like, moving Gideon around with the mesh turned off to get that camera there. That was kind of interesting. Here we go. It's also kind of weird because Gideon is like... I'm aiming at a very specific creature, but it will like try to aim at a secondary one, which is interesting. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. There are times when the camera like has trouble... Whoa, hi. Alright, I tried something new there for a second. We good? We good? Oh, whoa, oh, okay. I thought that was bad. See, I couldn't get the camera to lock on there. It's really weird. It gets thrown off by planes for some reason. And what I mean, so an inclined plane, I should say. Like, for here, like, I couldn't, like, aim down. I think there is a certain field of view that the camera will attempt to look through and try to lock onto someone or something. So when we're raised up like this, there's like a section near the bottom of the screen where it just doesn't hit. Which, that could just be a limitation of the technology at the time. I'm making a couple of wild guesses here, so bear with me. Alright, where do I go? We know, okay. Can't go that way. Red is red. Oh, I probably have to go across here. Yeah, there we go. I will say the level does a pretty decent job of leading you through, through like colors, what you just got back up. Okay. Oh, there's so many guns. Oh, these seem to be very effective, because, I mean, you know, it's the enemy's weapon, so... Plus, I don't have to worry about ammo, so that's the thing. See, how are you aiming for 2 spots at once? I'm not controlling that. Oh, and there's a guy... I do find it interesting that the health indicator is basically a ring around the object that you're targeting. That does make it a little bit easier to keep track of the health. Whoa. My God. Oh, whoa. Come here. He says, come here. Oh, can I? Yes. I just beat an alien up barehanded. Yeah, it's like in these tight areas, I don't have a lot of control because the motion is so fast, and I can't move the camera around fast enough, so it's very easy to get stuck on objects. I'm wondering if they didn't have, like, so normally when you are, like, playing around in an environment, unless you're directly hitting an object, sometimes see, like, there's also, like, a little bit of a collision issue here. Like, I'm pressing forward right now, but my character mesh is, like, still bouncing into the object. My guess is that because, you see how there's like that extra piece of geometry right over here? My guess is there's a collision object, like right up against the table, so even though that's empty space right here, it's actually reading the whole thing as a collider. So, depending on the shapes of objects and how big of an engine we're running with here, it wouldn't surprise me if there were like extra little tidbits where you clip or you hit objects and get stuck, which just adds a little bit more to the frustration. Hi, how you doing? Oh, hello. I like how they're doing new things, though. See, that's just cool. That's just a cool thing to see. Like, there's this one thing I'll say for the game, like, the camera isn't great, the combat is a little wonky, it's hard to control, it's a little hard to target, but they're trying a lot of stuff. Like, and this is a cool, like, change from, like, just going through door to door here, so they're changing it up a little bit. I am getting a little stuck, though, so... dealing with game engines at the time, though. Come here. Wow, Gideon is actually super strong. Yes. Gideon punch. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wonder if I can level up my punching. Going on over here. Whoa, hi. I am Gideon the Unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Gideon, Olivia's in there.
Get me to my fiance. Post haste. Oh, there we go. I do love how when he reloads, he just flips them around. That was cool then, and it's cool now. Hi. No, no, don't scan me. Wow, that didn't hurt him at all. Oh, I killed it. All right, awesome. All right, we got more bogeys. Bogeys, bogeys, bogeys. Hi. Oh, that was cheap. See, that was cool. That was cool. He aimed behind him. That was awesome. He dodged and aimed behind him. Like, I'm not directly controlling that, but it just makes you feel so cool. I will say it might be a little frustrating if you're trying to... Whoa, see, the camera there just acted a little wonky. I could not aim. It's that inclined plane. It's very weird. But it just makes you feel so cool. The only time I might see that as being a little frustrating is if, oh, hi, Olivia. Is if I can't, aim at what I want to. That's the only, issue I can see with that. Objective complete. Alright, so, hold on. Alright, so we hit a checkpoint. It's getting late on my end. So, just to kind of bring it all around, I'm still, like, trying to pinpoint, I think well, actually, I sort of talked about how, like, the camera is not very smooth in that it like moves around super fast, which can make controlling the character a little hard. The character also moves super fast. I think part of that might have been because they wanted to possibly, and I'm taking a wild stab in the dark here, because they wanted the enemies to be like very threatening. Like they're jumping around and they're moving just as fast, so I don't know if they wanted you to keep up with them or they wanted to see if they can make the game more fast-paced and action to make you feel like super powerful. And I think the intention, again, I'm guessing here, was to just, you know, make it like, you know, action adventure packed while fitting in the sci-fi space opera theme, if that was a thing at the time. I don't know if this cemented the term or not. And they basically wanted it to be a fast action shooter game, you know, with some, I know you get powers a little bit later, but basically they wanted you to run around, you know, blow stuff up, and like enjoy the game a little bit. It's almost like it's an experience more than a game almost, because in terms of like gameplay mechanics, there really isn't much else for me to do other than run around and shoot stuff right now. You know, it's very different from the game that I played where with Jedi Fallen Order. I have to like pay attention to like my range, when I swing, paying attention to enemy patterns, you know, how they're moving, deciding what to do to break their guard, and I had to make a bunch of very conscious decisions. In this game, granted, it's old again, so blanket term. In this game, there isn't really a lot of decision making. It's just aim, shoot, and dodge. You know, so it's not exactly like the best gameplay, but in terms of an experience, this is awesome. You know, and I think they wanted to make you feel as awesome as possible. So keeping the action fast paced, making you like do all these really cool flourishes, and just having an awesome time. It does get a little frustrating because the sheer amount of enemies they throw at you later are insane, I seem to recall. And throwing in just those like issues with the controls, granted they had to work with the game engines at the time, but it's probably going to make this a little bit frustrating. I do seem to recall very specific sections of the game just being like very hard to play. So that's kind of my 2 cents on it at the moment. But we will continue to dive into this game and see what it offers, because I also haven't even fully analyzed like the leveling system for the weapons, which is kind of interesting. So I'll think some more about that, and we'll pay attention to that as we go. I'm sure that's going to factor in a little bit later. But for right now, I got to end it here because I gotta go to sleep. My brain needs to go cool down. So hope you enjoyed this episode.